I banned 2 words from my vocabulary and it completely changed the negative narrative loop in my head. If you constantly tell yourself, I always mess up, I'm never going to find my niche, or some variation of that, you are trapping yourself in a fictional story. Today, we're talking about how to get the pen back, rewrite your internal narrative, and we learn how to live comfortably in the gray area because that's where real growth happens. And when I started this channel, my brain kept trying to run that same script. It told me, you can't pick a niche, so you are going to fail. It's that extreme all or nothing thinking. That black and white thinking, though, it's a trap. It's a trap. I had to realize that not having it all figured out on day one isn't a bad thing. And it does not mean failure. It just means I was in the middle of learning, making progress. Practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes progress. Step 1 to shifting your narrative is literally arresting those absolute words. Throw them in jail, lock them up, throw away the key. We're getting rid of them. What that means is when you catch yourself saying, I always, I never, you always, you never, anywhere that you use the always or never, those absolutes, you got to pause. You have to pause and force yourself to say, I got rejected this time, but it's not permanent. I got rejected this time, but it's not permanent. And before we dive into how to actually live in that like messy gray area, I want to give a quick shout out to Sanka. I really appreciate how you've been putting yourself out there. It makes me uncomfortable, so I can imagine it makes you feel uncomfortable as well. But it also might, help people relate to you, to me, just relating. I feel like we can learn a lot from other people just by going through a similar situation, having that frame of reference to pull from in your own mind. So thank you, Saika. Keep commenting because we're literally shaping the space that we're in. So thank you. How do you take control and live in the gray? Living in the gray means embracing nuance. It means accepting that you can be terrified and courageous at the same time. It means your current video could have room for improvement, but it's still a massive win because you posted it. We want life to be black and white because it feels safe. But black and white is rigid, and rigid things break. That gray area is flexible. It gives you room to experiment who you actually are without the pressure of being perfect. If you're tired of letting an old extreme script run your life, start by striking always and never from your narrative. Let me know in the comments, what's one absolute phrase that your brain keeps trying to tell you? If you're working through social anxiety or learning how to overcome that loud inner critic, subscribe. Let's figure it out together. I'll see you in the next one.